Droit Chemin by Dr. Cornelis van Houte is a legal and economic thriller set in Kinshasa that explores the structural mechanisms of international mining concessions in the Democratic Republic of the Congo. The novel serves as a critique of how investment frameworks, specifically those involving international arbitration, can lock developing states into multi-decade contracts that favor foreign investors at the expense of local populations and state sovereignty. Core themes and narrative. The story follows Dr. Cornelis Frost, a former barrister and logistics consultant, who arrives in Kinshasa and aligns with Amara Diallo, a Congolese human rights lawyer, and her junior colleague, Celestin Mutombo. Together, they construct a legal challenge against the Sicomines concession, a real-world mining project using a novel argument that the consent to international arbitration was procured through corruption, rendering the contract void ab initio. The novel weaves together three primary threads: legal strategy. The protagonists build a case under Article 52 of the ICSID, Convention to annul an arbitral award, arguing that corruption, the original negotiation, invalidates the tribunal's jurisdiction. Through the author's note and character dialogue, the novel applies game theory to explain why DRC officials repeatedly sign asymmetric contracts. It posits that high fiscal pressure and low institutional capacity force a temporal trap, where the immediate need for infrastructure outweighs long-term economic sustainability. Structural critique. The book argues that the international arbitration system functions as an inherited cage, a structural trap that prevents sovereign states from unilaterally withdrawing from unfavorable contracts. Key characters: Dr. Cornelis Frost, a disillusioned consultant seeking redemption by applying his skills in logistics and law to expose the flaws in the structure of global supply chains. A human rights lawyer who has spent years documenting the human cost of the mining sector, driven by the loss of her brother, Theo, in an artisanal mining accident. Celestin Mutombo, a brilliant junior lawyer and game theorist whose analytical approach proves crucial to their success. Madame Alphonsine Okito-Koso, a veteran archivist at the Ministry of Mines who serves as the moral keeper of the state's history, holding the documents necessary to challenge the status quo. Real-world legal context. Van Houte emphasizes that while the specific characters and court proceedings are fictional, the legal instruments utilized, such as the ICSID Convention, the EU's Directive 2020/1460, and the precedent in Opabi v. Royal Dutch Shell, are real. The novel posits that these contemporary legal tools, when wielded with sufficient evidence, could potentially shift the payoff matrix of international mining, transforming the current equilibrium of exploitation into one of accountability. The book ultimately functions as an argument that the consent cage built on corruption is not indestructible. Through the fusion of law, economics, and human narrative, the author illustrates that the structure of global resource extraction is not a historical inevitability, but an engineered system that can be named and, consequently, changed.